why not is the answer to a lot of questions in life. You feel like it doesn't matter, like whether or not I do something or not do something. You feel sometimes like it doesn't really matter. Like, I know something is a little bit better if I do it. Maybe it's healthier, maybe it's gonna help me a little bit, but maybe it doesn't really matter. But how do you know it doesn't matter? Do you know everything? Well, I don't really know everything, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. How do you know that it doesn't matter? Well, I just feel like it doesn't really matter for me. But how do you know? And why not just give it a try? Just one time. Just give it a try. Why not just give it a try? Well, because I just, it didn't work. Have you ever tried? Well, I just always feel like things are never going to get better. Maybe that's your problem. What? I don't have any problems. Why would I have problems? There's no way that things can get better. If you always think that way, you're never gonna go anywhere. And it's okay to be like in a hole in a pit. Sometimes you're gonna be there. But as soon as you see the light and you know better, you have the opportunity to give it a try. And it's not always going to be easy to do. But you can have confidence, right? Who are you talking to? I'm talking to myself. Is that okay to talk to yourself? Oh no, but hey man, I'm just trying to tell you what's on my mind. I was just thinking about this a little bit. Like today, I was just thinking about my priorities, thinking about my focus in life, with all the different things I try to do and try not to do. I get these questions in my mind, and I've had these questions for all my life. 33 years of life. Beautiful, beautiful life. And it can drive you down into the mud. And that can totally destroy you or make you. So you gotta ask yourself, who are you? What are you made of? Life is a beautiful thing, but it takes some perspective, right? And it takes some getting used to life, getting used to everything that you have, everything that you know about yourself, and everything that you care about. You have to put it together and take it with you. That's why it's good to not forget. You don't want to forget. You don't want to forget too many things. Like, you can choose to forget, but if you accidentally forget things, that can be a problem, because then it's not your choice. And life is all about choice, about these things that you want to do or not want to do. Making these decisions should be within your control, and that's what liberty and freedom is all about. It's a powerful thing to have and to be a part of, and so why would you not want to be a part of it? Why would you not want to be a part of life and love? Like, the meaning of life and the meaning of love is all about this. Whether or not it's right or wrong, it's still life. We go after those things. We go after what we believe in. good or bad. We should probably try to be good, and a lot of times we will say that we want to be good, but it's still difficult to always know whether it's good or bad, because we don't know everything. So how can we know that everything is or is not good or bad? But we can know that we're trying a little bit, trying a little bit. Do I look better when I'm focusing straight at the camera, my webcam on my laptop? I think probably. I have a tendency of not looking straight at the camera, right? I've had this habit for a very long time, many years. But you can break habits. And I think it's incredible to talk about. When you know that something you're doing is hurting you and hurting other people, and you can see the evidence, that can help you not do it. Now, it could be a little difficult because you can feel powerless and feel like you can't stop it. But you can stop it. But the only way that you can stop a bad habit is by replacing it with something else, right? It takes help, and it takes, other people. It takes an eternal foundation. So, how do I look? Not too shabby dabby. So I put a hat on. Got some stuff to do, cleaning up the kitchen and washing the dishes, going to play basketball. Alright. 2018, July 1st. Sunday, 4:45 p.m. PSDLMS. I'm Oatmeal Joey Arnold, Dr. Oatmeal Joey Arnold. So I'm just here to tell you what I'm thinking about. And I think that it's very powerful to have a foundation and to believe in things that really matter in life and to talk about it. I was on Steam It today. I was writing about, talking about time travel. If you were to go back in time and to tell yourself something, what would you tell yourself? What would you say? What would you want to do? Go tell yourself right now, just imagine yourself going back in time, telling yourself something. To just tell yourself and say, well, that's me telling myself what to do. Close your eyes. Just imagine yourself telling yourself something. Oh yeah. Write it down. It's yourself in 10 years from now. What did you say? What did you say to yourself? What did you say? Write it down and then go do it. You don't want to mess with yourself from the future. Never ever again. Never ever mess. You know that you only have one person watching yourself. Man, I better just stop then. Yeah. That's too bad. I better go then because I got some stuff to do. See you later on the pep side. That's too bad. With like 20,000 followers and only one person watching. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means that Facebook is out of here and I better just go on BitChute.com or DLive.io, Steam.com, Gap.ai, Minds.com. Why am I here in a ghetto social network like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter? What's going on in the world? Can we escalate? Can we accelerate with a little bit of momentum? Let's get out of here and do something a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just go and do a little bit better and get a parody of life of ourselves and just look at it in the future and say, wow, those are incredible times, man. Those were incredible times. Yes, we did it. Incredible. Incredible. I was thinking about how I want to end my videos, and I never decided on just one way to end a video. So right now I'm thinking, if I make a video and I want to end it, how do I want to end it? I'm just gonna say, see you later on the pep side. Unless if you don't like pep. Don't like a pep talk. Don't want a pep talk. I actually have an echo in my ears, so I'm just like literally just listening to myself talk. There's a little bit of a delay by a half a second, so I'm just like literally listening to myself and a little bit astonished by the way that I sound, so there's a little bit of an echo in the audio. If you're wondering, you hear it a little bit. Why am I live? I'm live because I kind of just want to know what's going to happen if I go live. I'm a little bit curious. Curiosity killed the cat, and I just want to just tell people what I was thinking about at the moment, because that's kind of why people do things on Facebook and Instagram and all those things. Like, we're obsessed with ourselves. Like, that's the only thing that matters, is if people like me, like us, and if they don't, then I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna jump off and kill myself, because if you don't like me, I'm gonna jump off and kill myself, because nothing else matters. Right? Right. So I guess if not a lot of people watching me, but I better go kill myself. If you see me, actually in the future, if somebody, something happens to me, is obviously I didn't kill myself, because it'd be more like the NWO trying to kill me or something. Not me killing myself, I would never do that. But, whenever there's a suicide, they say, yeah, it was suicide. Well, it wasn't really a suicide, because, why would you kill yourself? Like, a bullet in the back of the head? Well, you know what I'm saying. Unless if you don't, because you don't. If you don't, then you gotta go look it up. Then you'll know. Then you'll be like, oh wow, you're right! Like, gay frogs. Like, you could be thinking, what is he talking about? Gay frogs. Then you look it up and you're like, what would happen if all the frogs were gay? Well, they stop having babies and then there's no more frogs. Same thing with people. Gotta go.